Did you know that Ashes of Creation will feature a weather system? And that it will impact the game in various different ways? Well, if you didn't, then let's go through some of them. Now first off, before we get into anything, I just want to thank you all for viewing the videos recently. Just make sure that you press that subscribe button and the like button as well if you're enjoying the content so far. Now did you know that there could be potentially 18 biomes in the game? And each of them will have their own climates depending on in-game seasons. Weather can also be affected just by in-game events that can cause a small or large change in the season of a particular biome, further expanding the fact that every server will be different from one another. But what does this actually change from a gameplay perspective? It can affect different elements of the game in different ways. For example, you could be lucky enough to have a buff due to a particular season. Or maybe you're just that unlucky and end up getting a debuff. This can impact not just items and buildings though, but it could also impact your crafting and particular crops as well. Now everything that I'm going through right now is all from information directly from the live streams from Intrepid Studios and some of their tweets dating back to 2017. So everything here is subject to change, of course. I mean, it's still an alpha. A season can also impact travelling, which can significantly impact the transit of goods via a caravan. One road in the summer season may not be accessible during the winter season, for example. And then maybe you'll have to take a trip to the mines of Moria. And let's face it, we all know how that turned out. It's been cited that seasons will change on a weekly basis during some scheduled downtime for the servers, giving an entire month all of the season changes across Fera. It has also been stated back in 2019 that there will be no tidal patterns for the oceans in the game. But the ocean will have plenty of content and unique content that will be represented at certain times during certain climates. All of this information as well is completely different and separate from the PvP seasons, which we'll probably go through in another video, but that's a whole different gameplay mechanic in its own right. Along with the season changes, there'll also be a day and night cycle, which will cause different NPCs and mobs to spawn during different hours of the day, with it being stated back in 2017 that 15 minutes in the real world will be about 1 hour in the game. Again, this was stated in 2017, so there's a good chance that this might not come into the full game. Alongside all of this, darkness is being considered an environmental obstacle, which can cause the player to struggle to see at a distance. There are various different reasons as to why darkness can descend. I'm wondering if Night Cycle could cause this, or if it's just going to be caused by magic. It'll be interesting to see which biomes make it to the game over the next few years, and how the weather will actually impact them. I'm kind of looking forward to seeing a swamp biome that constantly causes a major risk to traders because of the fog. That'd be a great addition to the trading gameplay loop, trying to figure out whether or not it's worth the risk to shorten that time to get to the next biome, for example. But what biomes and weather conditions would you like to see in the game in the future? Just let me know down in the comments below and let's have a discussion about them. For now guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.